Gasperi finally hears how Dede is doing from his Indonesian colleagues. They've sent him photos of Dede's radical surgeries.
Yeah, they're definitely surgically removing them, but long term he's likely to have recurrences.
Even though the cutaneous horns are gone, the mass of the warts that's underneath, there's still inches and inches of wart virus.
Absolutely, yeah. Wound healing, contractures, scarring, infection, nerve damage. These would be things that I would be worried about. My ideas would be, again, more toward medical treatment, either an interferon or...
Dr. Gasperi has been investigating a new idea for internal treatment for Dede's warts: chemotherapy infusions. He feels these could be more effective than the synthetic vitamin A, and hopes soon he'll be invited to share this new therapy with the Indonesian doctors. Dede is recovering well after his second operation. He's now been in the hospital a couple of months, but has allowed few visitors. Even his family has restricted access. Kresna, our Indonesian producer, manages to get 20 minutes with Dede to check his progress.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the thumb. It should be the thumb, and some of the tip of the finger on the surface. I can see that tip of the finger, the nails. It's very good. Sakitnya apa sih?
Enggak sakit. Pengen udah 3 hari buka balutannya sakit.
Kayak apa? Perih?
Iya.
Perih apa? Dulu mah yang ini mah nggak kelihatan ya.
But surgery and vitamin A treatments aren't controlling the internal wart virus. They've already started growing back.
Ini masih ada. Ini tapi masih agak nambah lagi ya.
Iya. Nggak lama-lama ya tumbuh lagi.
Oh, tumbuh lagi.
Iya.
Sehingga pakai sabatu besi udah ya. Coba.
Ya, sama aja sama
Like his hands, his feet will be operated on soon.
Senang nggak rasanya di hospital? Apa rasanya di hospital? Di rumah sakit?
Ya senang kan, banyak yang nemenin si suster baru.
Terus tapi apa?
Ya sebetulnya bosan, kesal.
Tapi udah pengen
Ya pengen sembuh, kadang-kadang ngerasain kesal.
Although Dede is aware the warts are returning, he's happy. Now able to hold and grasp again, he no longer relies on other people to help him with his daily routine. The Indonesian doctors proudly show off their patient to the press.
After clean from all warts, Mr. Dede can work again. Maybe can drive motorcycle. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, Mr. Dede can demonstrate to ride and make a handphone short message by handphone. Yeah. Coba ini bisa ya? Buat dirawat ini umurnya 1 tahun yang lalu ya? 10 years ago.
Ya bunga kayak bisa nulis, bisa media telepon.
Meanwhile, after months of frustration, Dr. Gasperi has finally made progress as well. He receives a formal invitation from the Indonesian government to collaborate with Dede's doctors.
I really need to get to Indonesia quickly to communicate my thoughts and recommendations with those doctors, see how Dede is doing, and to try and affect my plan to help him as much as possible.
Dr. Gasperi is running out of time. Dede's doctors are pressing ahead with their multi-step plan, and they've reached the most challenging of the surgeries, the skin graft operation. This will involve the removal of the whole surface of one of Dede's hands.
A good result is very difficult, even in the most skilled surgeon. The scarring, the loss of nerve function, even if it was a perfectly successful engraftment over the hands, very likely that the wart virus infection is going to occur in that engrafted tissue.
Videonya kulit nung pailita kaya agad.
For this operation, Indonesian doctors don't have enough wart-free skin to work with. They've inserted 2 saline balloons into Day-Day's back to stretch the skin. This will be cut off in surgery and grafted onto his skinless hand. As soon as Dr. Gasperi arrives in Indonesia, he raises his concerns about the hand surgery to Day-Day's family.
Hello. Krishna, hi. Hi, wonderful to see you. Hi.
Yang saya kan kemarin udah diambil itu, nah sekarang kan mau digimanain gitu ininya, mau seperti yang itu gitu, mau digini, mau diapain gitu.
If we cut off all of the warts on his hands and feet, then it will require skin grafting, and that will lead to a lot of scarring. It'll damage the nerves in his hand. Didi also needs to determine whether it's important that he be able to touch and feel things and use his hands correctly, because if that's important, that could be affected by any skin grafting surgery.
The following day, Dr. Gasperi and Dr. Rahmat meet for the first time.
Yes, that's what I'm worried about. I hope that the skin grafting the hand is the very last resort.
Then Dr. Gasperi meets with Day-Day. They haven't seen each other in 7 months. Surrounded by a media circus, Dr. Gasperi struggles to make a medical evaluation of Day-Day.
Oh yeah, they have not come back, so that's this way. So that was exciting. That's coming back. Okay.
The signs of wart reoccurrence mean Dr. Gasperi must try to convince the Indonesian doctors to change their treatment plan immediately.
Wednesday, I'll tell you more on Wednesday.
With the difficult skin graft surgery scheduled just a few days away, can Dr. Gasperi persuade Dr. Rahmat to try a new treatment?
Why